Good afternoon, Bob Hodum, owner of the Alternative Board Miami Valley here in Dayton, Ohio. And I'd like to introduce you to my client, co-founder of Hard Media, Justin Rankin. Justin, thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
Perfect. What we're doing is we're talking to a number of our business owners to maybe get some pointers during this upheaval called COVID-19 or Corona, and maybe chronicle some of the things that you've done in terms of positioning your business. So to start with, what do you do?
So we're a social media solutions company, which means if it comes to social media, we're doing it. We do everything from recruiting to branding to ad management to videography. If it's happening on social, we're involved.
Okay. How long have you been in business?
Heading towards 3 years. I think we just passed the 2.5-year mark, and we're heading towards 3 years pretty quick here.
Oh, okay. How did you get into business?
So I met my partner years ago in a manufacturing plant, and one thing led to another. We saw a break in the market to head into social media for the marketing realm, and we went all in.
Okay. So we'll say January of 2020 or February, what does your business model look like?
So at that time, we're a subscription-based business. So what we do is we bring customers on, much like Netflix or some of the Hulu or some of the other subscription-based businesses you guys are used to seeing with a monthly fee. And we were trailing pretty well. We were trying to see, 2-3 customers a month for the most part. We were getting opportunities to pitch, and we were seeing this slow trajectory of growth that has basically been the same throughout our business. We've seen this constant, this constant
Kind of
in the
a
black
gradual.
uptick. Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's kind of been our model so far, and things were looking really well. Probably hadn't quite reached scale yet, I would say so as well.
Okay. Yeah. And then in the state of Ohio, March 17th, everything got shut down. So how did that impact you?
It did. Initially, we really, I guess we got punched in the mouth right off the get-go, right? We lost quite a few clients just due to people either being smart about their budgets and just shutting down spending, or some people were concerned they were actually going to close the doors to their business due to what was going on. But we rebounded, and we realized pretty quick that we were probably a little Corona-proof. Luckily, the way we had set up our business.
Well, how so? Say Corona-proof.
So we kind of Corona-proofed our business because none of our business really needs to be done in person for the most part. We do content collection and videography, but even there we found ways to stay 6 feet separated, to take safe procedures to shoot some of the video we were doing and to make things work. But what we realized real quick is that with no one leaving their homes, we're very limited. Traditional marketing has been shut down for the most part. So what ended up happening, we had a lot of businesses reach out to us with an understanding that social media was going to gain traction at a rapid rate with people sitting on their couches all day.
You doggone. So you said you had businesses reach out to you. I mean, how did you transition to that model? What did you do? Because you couldn't go shoot people.
Right, so what we did was we basically did the best we could possibly do for our client base. We, make everything has got to be pristine. We have to make sure that our current base is taken care of and that they're out there talking. If we can't be out there selling the way we were prior, we need to make sure that our customers are speaking about us in conversation, talking about how good we're doing, getting traction there, and that their business is solidified with us, so that we can continue to grow through relationship building.
We're sort of in mid-June. Where do you see your business going, and how does that look in your eyes?
I see a lot of growth coming throughout this. I think what's going to happen, if our projections are correct, the dust is going to settle. People are going to understand that this is going to be the future. It was already heading that direction. All COVID did was, expedite that tenfold.
As far as social media.
Social media, right, and reaching your audience and your base. Content creation, the type of things we do, we've just seen that fast tracked right now. So once the market loosens up and people are willing to open their wallets into marketing dollars and content creation, those type of things, we expect to see a nice spike.
Okay. All right. So if you had a pointer or two for the business owners that are looking at this video at this point in time, and you had a suggestion or two for them as they're navigating these turbulent waters, what would it be?
If you've been on the brink of scaling, which I know a lot of business owners are, buy your life back. We were working, 80, 100-hour work weeks. We were acting as CFO, we were doing content creation, we were shooting all the videos, we were doing everything between a few people. And as we've scaled, I'm getting time with my family. We're able to do some of the personal things we put off for years. And so if you have the ability to go spend the money, hire the full-time person, hire the videographer, do it, buy your life back. And I'm not saying not to work as hard as you've ever worked, but if you can let go of a few of those things, you'll be amazed on what you can get done.
Wow.
And the systems you can put in place.
So you're saying under a crisis mode is the time to buy your life back.
Exactly.
Boy, that's counterintuitive. That's very knowledgeable. That's cool, I like that. Good piece of wisdom.
Thank you.
So, last question I have. We're talking to business owners and other people associated with business. Any final thoughts you have, or recommendations you make?
Get involved in social media. Even if you don't use an agency like us, now is the time to put yourself on camera. Now is the time to get your thoughts out. Share pieces of content that you think are interesting, and make sure that everyone hears your voice, because right now you have a captive audience. That's going to continue for quite some time, with people working out of their homes and people being more engaged with social media. So even if you're not doing it at a professional level, make sure that you're doing something on social media to let people know that you're out there.
Great. Well, thanks for the time this afternoon. I very much appreciate it. Justin Rankin, a co-founder with Derek Humphrey of the Hard Media Group. And I'm Bob Hodem, the owner of the Alternative Board, Miami Valley.